The technical staff at the Ministry of Health, led by Permanent Secretary Dr. Asuman Lukwago, returned to the Public Accounts Committee smarting from an overnight stint behind bars because of the design sheets.
What I had confused was the design sheets and the designs without design sheets. And for sure, I agree that the design sheets were not observed by the auditors. And there's a question brought forward by the Honorable Member about why it's only one company, consultants firm, that is producing the document will be answered by my team. So if the committee members understood that I thought these were available and not signed, and this is what I stated, I hereby withdrawing it. I'm not telling a lie. Maybe I had confused the two documents. The designs without design sheets and the design sheets. And for that, I withdraw it.
Is that the first time you're interacting with such documentation so that you easily get confused?
The team delivered the documents which had led to their detention earlier yesterday, but members of parliament insisted they were not satisfactory.
So without the design sheets, there must be a resolution. Then we move to the next item.
Honorable Liori, what is before us here is, where are the design sheets? These are
design sheets, Honorable Chair, and we wanted to submit them.
Let them be submitted. Our auditors will look at them, and the findings will incorporate in our report. But we'll also make appropriate recommendations as to what we have observed.
Asked what would happen when they deliberately continue to deny information to the Auditor General, Lukwago recited the implications.
A person convicted of an offence under this section is liable on conviction to a fine not exceeding 1,000 currency points or imprisonment for a term not exceeding 12 years or both.
So you realize how heavy such an offence is.
True.
To the extent that Parliament then prescribed the punishment of up to 12 years.
True.
So it's not a simple matter as you may think.
Section 37A and C of the National Audit Act penalizes the willful obstruction of the Auditor General's work, which is liable to a fine or conviction of 12 years. 9 district hospitals that include Iganga, Moroto, Kiriandongo, Kitagata, Mbarara Referral Hospital and Nakaseke have all been undergoing renovations across the country. The issue of the unrecovered global funds also reappeared again after government refunded 3.1 billion back to the global fund.
We are used rightly, like you have said, 2009 and 2011. Then there was some audit. We sanctioned a review.
Dr. Lukwago, don't go to those ones. We are saying you were supposed to recover the money. You have not.
True.
You are referring to your officials. Did you assign an officer the responsibility to recover?
Yes.
So please tell us that and let's finish.
Since 2009, money worth 1.89 billion remains to be recovered, but only 23 million Uganda shillings has been recovered from individuals, an effort the Permanent Secretary concedes.
Feedback which I have been getting from my officer is what I wanted to bring before this committee. Why they have failed. Why they have failed.
So you have declared now you have failed.
Pending. Maybe we are not failing, but there is pending energy that is being pushed on to make sure that we recover.
Different supervisors have been found to be in connivance or accomplices. Auditor General's report also disqualifies the ministry's opinion. Arans Tabaruka, WBS Television at Parliament.